Hi folks, Dave Schmidt here. It's the evening of May 7th as I'm doing this recording, and this is basically an update to the May 5th program from 2 days ago. When I was doing that program, that day I was in Las Vegas meeting with some of my brokers. Well, the hotel that I was in had a very low broadband feed, so the recording on Facebook didn't take. Now, my understanding is the recording on Blog Talk Radio is fine. It was scratchy while people were listening to it, but the recording came out okay. But here is basically kind of a summary of what I talked about that evening. Earlier in that day, on Wednesday the 5th, I had received a phone call from the individual that is my primary source, and this individual is in touch with a number of the very, very large brokers in this currency exchange. This individual is personal friends with the man that runs the Texas processing office, and that individual is also in contact with 3 other very high level brokers. What the individual had told me was the night before they had received a phone call from a man that supposedly is the number 2 person that is totally in charge of all of the exchanges. Again, because of non-disclosure information, I'm not at liberty to give names. But what the individual had told me is when they were called on Wednesday morning, and this individual rarely talks to this high-level person. I mean, my source does, excuse me. They were told that on Tuesday night, they had finished meetings that had been going on for 10 days. In those meetings were all of the different representatives involved in the currency exchange. And my broker was told was the funds, I should say on the Tuesday night meeting, they finished all of the contracts. All the contracts were signed, all the documents were signed, and the funds were basically becoming liquid and ready to move. Now this morning, again, my broker called me and I was told that once again they had a phone call with that top level individual, and he had said funds are liquid, funds are moving. He said, I can't tell you how long it's going to take to get to your level, but it's on a day-to-day basis. Well, yesterday I flew back from Las Vegas to my home here in Florida, and after the conversation, well, I'm back on the plane tomorrow. Now this time though, I'm going to Phoenix. I'm not going to Las Vegas. But I should have an update for you again next week, because it looks like, obviously things will have unfolded a little bit more, but it finally looks like we might be getting the information we've been waiting for a long time. My broker had said that phone call was the phone call that they had been waiting for close to 10 years. And they are hoping that it's all complete and accurate, and it appears to be. So folks, that's really good news, of what's happening for us in the currency exchange. That's kind of a summary of what I talked about, and then I should have more information at the program next week. Thanks a lot, and then we'll see you then. Okay, bye-bye.